The day we had been dreaming about for months had finally arrived, and our long awaited trip to Kenya's Masai Mara was here. Do join us on this fun filled trip. With our bags packed, passports ready, visas approved, and yellow fever vaccination cards safely tucked away, we set off on an adventure we had eagerly anticipated for so long. With plenty of luggage for the five of us, we had to split into two cars. Bunty and Sridevi, my younger son and wife, came in their car, while Jagu and I took a taxi. Bobby, our elder son, was coming straight from work to the airport. What made this journey even more special was that all five of us were traveling together. The shared anticipation, the laughter and excitement made every moment memorable even before the adventure began. We waited at the airport for Bobby to arrive before heading in together. Our flight to Nairobi from Bangalore included a stopover in Mumbai. Before boarding our flight to Mumbai, we decided to grab a quick meal. A nice opportunity to relax, enjoy some food, and soak in the excitement of the journey ahead. Both my sons were carrying their cameras and powerful telephoto lenses as cabin baggage. The equipment was quite heavy, and security checks took a little longer than usual as everything had to be taken out for screening. It was quite a bit of a process, but well worth the effort. Our excitement hit a small bump when our flight from Bangalore to Mumbai was delayed by 45 minutes. With only a 3-hour gap before our connecting flight to Nairobi from Mumbai, we started worrying if we'd make it on time. And to add to the challenge, we had to transfer from T1 to T2 at Mumbai airport. Despite the last-minute worries, our daughter kept everyone's spirits high and positive. But thankfully, everything worked out perfectly and we reached our gate with time to spare. In fact, we were even able to grab a quick bite at McDonald's before boarding our flight to Nairobi. With our worries behind us and excitement back on track, our African adventure was finally underway. We landed at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport in Nairobi at around 5:45 in the morning. As we stepped out of the aircraft, the cool, chilly air was a refreshing welcome. After months of planning and anticipation, we had finally arrived. The Jomo Kenyatta International Airport is Kenya's largest and busiest airport and serves as the main gateway for travelers heading to destinations such as Masai Mara National Reserve. As we stepped out of the airport, we were delighted to see that the vehicle from our tour operator was already driving in to pick us up. It was a reassuring sight after our long journey. This would be our home on wheels for the next 7 days, taking us across the vast plains of Masai Mara, accompanying us on every game drive, and eventually bringing us safely back to Nairobi. With our luggage loaded and excitement at its peak, our Kenyan safari adventure was finally ready to begin. We had already decided on a seating plan before the journey began. Since every seat offered a different view and photo opportunity, we agreed to rotate our seats regularly so that each one of us got a fair chance to enjoy the best views. And now to introduce you to Faru, short for Francis, our guide cum driver for the next 7 days in the Masai Mara.
Same here.
And I'm sure you are ready for the safari.
Oh yes.
Yes.
So I am Francis. You can call me Faru. Faru is my nickname. You know what Faru means? Faru is a Swahili name meaning rhino.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
The reason why I was nicknamed Faru is because some years back I was a spotter of rhinos always.
Oh, okay.
So also this time around, let's hope I'll be spotting so many rhinos. So Faru means rhino in Swahili.
Okay.
So Francis is a tour guide by profession, having done tour guiding for the last 15 years.
Okay.
So you're in safe hands.
Lovely.
Perfect. Great.
So I'm working with and for Joki Tours and Travel.
Okay.
I'm a tour guide there, and I'm happy to see you guys. So we are going to do 6 nights, which
Correct.
is 7 days Masai Mara only. We are going to do 2 nights in Sarova and 4 nights in Ashnell.
Correct.
And I'm happy that you guys chose the best hotels because they're
Correct.
inside the park. So getting animals will be so fast.
Okay.
So from here we are just going straight. We will have like 5 to 6 hours drive. We shall have 2.
From this moment on, he would be our eyes and ears in the wilderness, sharing his knowledge of the land, tracking wildlife, and ensuring that we had the best experience possible. Little did we know then that Faru would play a huge role in making this journey truly unforgettable. And so we began our 6-hour journey from Nairobi to Masai Mara, passing through the Great Rift Valley along the way. As we made our way out of Nairobi, Faru began telling us about the city we had just arrived in. Nairobi is the capital and largest city of Kenya. Its name comes from the Maasai phrase Enkare Nairobi, meaning place of cool waters. Known as the Green City in the Sun, Nairobi is one of the few capitals in the world with a national park right at its doorstep. The Nairobi National Park, where lions, rhinos, giraffes, and other wildlife roam against a backdrop of skyscrapers. By now, all of us were quite famished after the early morning arrival and the long journey. We decided it was time for breakfast. Faru took us to a popular cafe known for its delicious food.
Look here and walk in. You want to put on your shades? Woo, hectic.
It was a cozy little place, warm and welcoming, and we all thoroughly enjoyed a hearty breakfast. Refreshed and re-energized, we took a short break, used the washrooms, stretched our legs, and got ourselves ready for the next leg of our drive. And here we are getting closer to the Great Rift Valley. I was especially excited because this was one of the most important landforms we had studied repeatedly in geography classes. What had once been a chapter in a textbook was now unfolding right before our eyes. The Great Rift Valley is one of the largest geological features on Earth, stretching about 6,000 kilometers from Middle East through East Africa. It was formed millions of years ago as the Earth's tectonic plates slowly pulled apart. The Rift Valley is home to numerous lakes including Lake Naivasha, Lake Nakuru and Lake Bogoria. The Masai Mara National Reserve lies within the broader Great Rift Valley region, although it is not located on the floor of the valley itself. We spent some time here taking videos and pictures and then started our descent towards the Mara. As we left the hills behind and entered the vast open plains, Faru told us that we were getting close to the savannas. The landscape was beginning to change. After a long drive, we all felt like taking a short break and enjoying a hot cup of tea. So we stopped at a roadside cafe. There was also a souvenir shop there, and it was filled with beautiful examples of local craftsmanship. Everywhere we looked, there were vibrant colors, intricate carvings, and unique handmade items that reflected the rich culture of Kenya. One thing that really stood out was that most of the souvenirs were crafted from wood. We would have loved to buy a few things right then and there, but we still had a long journey ahead of us and we didn't want to carry extra luggage around for the rest of our trip. So we decided to stop here again on our way back and pick up a few souvenirs to take home. After spending some time exploring the shop, we made our way to the cafe and treated ourselves to some authentic Kenyan tea. The tea was absolutely delightful and we thoroughly enjoyed every sip of the hot brew. After hours on the road, it was just what we needed: warm, refreshing, and full of flavor. And there she goes again, my daughter, reminding me for the 100th time, Amma, that angle is not right. Throughout the trip, she was the brains behind many of my videos, making sure I got the best shots. Without her, half my footage would have probably been of the sky, the ground, or my own fingers. With our tea break over and spirits high, we climbed back into our vehicle and resumed the final leg of our journey. The Masai Mara was now within reach, and excitement of entering the world's famous game reserve was building with every kilometer. That was a small Maasai village that we passed along the way. It happened to be market day and the village was bustling with activity. And then at last we could see the entrance to the game reserve. Our excitement was impossible to contain. As we looked at the gate ahead, we couldn't help but wonder what awaited us on the other side. Lions, elephants, cheetahs, leopards, and countless unforgettable moments. And here we are, finally entering the game reserve. The vast savanna stretched before us. We are now heading to our resort, which would be our home for the first 2 days, from where we would be setting out for our first few game drives. This video takes you only as far as our arrival at the first resort. The real adventure is just beginning. There are many more exciting videos to come, packed with incredible wildlife sightings, unforgettable moments, and the magic of Masai Mara. Stay tuned and join us for the rest of the journey. Don't miss the videos that follow.